I'm going to give a list of resources right now about unmasking that have helped me throughout my unmasking journey. So the CAT-Q test, which I believe stands for Camouflaging Autistic Traits Questionnaire, asks people how much do they compensate for their autistic traits, meaning how much do they display autistic traits, but then how much do they display neurotypical traits to make up for their autistic traits? How many autistic traits do they mask, and how much are they pretending to be normal and fit in with the rest of society and the rest of the group they are a part of? It's a 25 question test. It should be relatively easy. Try to answer these questions as honestly as possible. And as soon as you get your results, and it's a free test, online test, then work on lowering your scores. Because higher is worse with regards to the CAT-Q. On top of that, Tara Vance from Neuroclastic has Who Am I? Printable resource for connecting with your core self. And it's basically a 10-point chart or map, info brain map of what values are most important to you and what things you love most, and how that influences who you are as a person, both related to autism and not related to autism. Another article she has is called Rejection, Sensitive Dysphoria, and Codependency and Identity. How to Get Out from Behind the Mask. This is another Tara Vance article. Has a number of infographics in it, and I like infographics a lot because I'm a visual thinker, but the article can be very explanatory as well. Another one is on the blog Weird Sensitive Creatures. Unmasking Autism, My Best Tips. And the one which I recommended in a previous video, Mom on the Spectrum made it. Wait, give me a second. It's called Autistic Masking, How to Find the True You. Watch that video. It's a bit long, but you should watch it anyways. William Worley also has a good video about unmasking autism. And additionally, one of my favorite resources for unmasking autism is a poem called Unmasking as Autistic Pride by Michelle Serra. I absolutely love this poem. It is a very validating, beautiful poem. Please take the time out to read it. It's a rather short poem, but it is absolutely wonderful. And also, I read an article about Autistic Pride Day, which is a holiday on June 18th that autistic people often celebrate. And I take this from autisticempire.com, describing London's Autistic Pride Rally in 2019. The organizer of one of the events, named KB Brooke, gave the following tips. Number 1, openly stimming, or expressing yourself in your own body language. Number 2, standing for your truth. Number 3, seeking knowledge according to the way your brain works. Number 4, breaking social rules that conflict with the autistic neurotype. Number 5, demanding to be treated with the same respect and dignity as others. And number 6, walking away from something if you cannot handle it. Another awesome thing about autism that I really enjoyed was a speech by an autistic mom to an autistic son named Kathleen Seidel. It's a speech called The Autistic Distinction, which is a speech delivered on the occasion of Gail Fitzpatrick and Charles Rinkowski versus the town of Falmouth on August 20, 2004, which actually was only a few weeks before I was born. So, yeah, She says in that speech, the insistence that autistic citizens must modify harmless idiosyncrasies for the comfort of others is unreasonable and it is oppressive. Such idiosyncrasies, i.e. quirks, often serve a productive purpose for the autistic person. Placing the burden of adaptation on autistic citizens only serves the purpose of enabling other people to avoid the discomfort of confronting their own fears, their vulnerability, and their destructive attitudes towards difference. I hope all of this helps. And hopefully this upcoming Autistic Pride Day, I will be delivering a motivational speech about unmasking autism with my own, also delivering that poem, Unmasking as Autistic Pride, delivering it in my own words, adapting it to my own circumstance and delivering it in my own words. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching.